Well, first time here. First time ever.
Well, welcome back to, doing interviews.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's been a long time, yeah. How you doing?
Good. Great.
Good.
So Ralph, sorry. So we've got all this family stuff, and Ralph is new to the family.
Yeah.
And does Ralph end up feeling like a bit of an outsider to all of this blood family?
I think he always feels like an outsider, kind of no matter where he is, because he sort of is. He sees things differently than anybody else anyway. I think he's going to do a lot of looking for his place in the family this year. Now that he's gone through what he went through last year, how does he fit in? What is really his function and his place here with the family?
Now, I think the fans are loving your character just because you bring that comedic relief that is needed, right?
He's different.
Yes, and then all the jokes and all that. And so, what is gonna go on this season when he came back from death, let's say, and now where does Ralph start this season?
I think he starts the season. Not that he was a boy, but he sort of went from boy to man last year. By the end, when he came out of DeVoe last year, it was like he knew what it was like to care about a family, but he's still Ralph, and he's always. The thing I love about Ralph Dibny is he's always going to be the kind of person who will say something that will get him shot in the face. But he can get shot in the face, and he's always going to be that. But he's still going to grow up and mature.
You got a ring light, bro.
What?
You're so handsome. You're so good looking, and you also got a ring light. It's amazing. Yeah, exactly. I heard you're gonna get a tattoo of me on your face.
Forehead. Yeah.
Forehead's part of the face.
Well, yeah, but you prefer elsewhere?
Just gonna put it on the forehead?
Okay, I'll do a whole thing, maybe?
I cannot wait.
I can't either.
I cannot wait.
I can't either.
I'll go in a room first, and you'll walk in with me on your forehead.
Yeah. That's the way to make it in this business, I think. That's the way to make it. Yeah.
Get some sort of known but not quite known guy with a semi-Latin girly profile.
Oh,
and
stop
stick him on
being
your
humble.
face.
Stop being humble.
This guy's the best.
Who was that? Sorry, where were we?
That's all right. Now, Ralph, in terms of the team, now we want to see you stay. Is that something that, at least for a while, will be part of the regular team now?
We're going to get into the detective aspect of Ralph, which is a big thing from the comics, and that's something I've been pushing to bring in for a really long time. And they had me patiently wait for it, but now I'm like, come on, let's do it, So we're going to start doing that more, and I think that's going to help him define his function in the team. He's really good at it. There's no doubt about that. He's really good at it. We just haven't explored it.
We might get some nose wiggling Ralph, and
we're definitely gonna get a lot more of that. Yeah.
And looking and working with Cecile, that sort of thing. With the
we haven't talked
DA.
specifically about the Cecile thing, but I think that's something that organically kind of lends itself to that. I don't think I've told you guys this yet, but I would love to see some stuff with Joe and Ralph. I think that's a really interesting dynamic, and we had that great scene last year, I think episode 10, where I talked him down from planning the evidence. And I just love the dynamic. They're both cops. Like, that's really, Joe's older and more mature, but Ralph understands that world as much as Joe does, And I think having the two of them in the same room, there's a father figure aspect there, which I know Joe is for everybody, but I think that's true for Ralph, too. He respects him a lot, and I think Joe actually respected Ralph more than anybody at the outset.
Do you see Ralph ever becoming the elongated man that we know from the comics?
100%. Yeah. Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
We heard that crossover is coming with the other shows. Can you expect Ralph to be?
He will be there. Yeah, I actually don't know that much about the crossover. I know one piece of information that I cannot tell you. You know the other piece that they're talking about. I don't know that much about it, but I know he's going to be a part of it. I know that. Yeah, I missed out on the one last year, but I'll be there this year.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Cheers. Thank you.